All right, we're going to be doing some active range of motion for shoulder abduction. I'm going to have you go ahead and go through shoulder abduction on your own here. Abduction, there you go, out to the side, perfect. And then you can bring it back down. And then I'm going to have you go ahead and do it again. Try and stand out of your way. And I'm going to also stabilize at the trunk so that we don't have any trunk lateral flexion compensation. We're going to palpate to find the anterior acromion process and put the fulcrum at the anterior process. The stabilizing arm will be parallel to the sternum, and then the moving arm is going to bisect the condyles of the humerus. And she is at 150 degrees of abduction. All right, so we're going to assess in external range of motion manual muscle test. We're going to have the patient starting prone with a towel to support their arm here. I'm going to have you hang your arm off the edge here. And then I'm going to have you go ahead and bring your thumb up towards the ceiling. All right, cool. All right, then you can go ahead and relax. And now I'm going to have you do that again. Bring your thumb up towards the ceiling. I'm going to try and push you down. Don't let me. So the patient was able to go against max resistance, so that would be a 5 out of 5 for muscle.
In order to perform external rotation MMT in a gravity minimized position, I would have the patient prone on the table and the shoulder hanging off the edge, and the elbow extended to 0 degrees with the arm in full internal rotation. I would ask the patient to go into full external rotation while palpating for muscle activation of the infraspinatus and teres minor.
All right, so now we're going to assess scapular adduction manual muscle test. I have the patient lying prone with their arm out to the side at a 90-degree angle. All right, I'm gonna stabilize at the contralateral thorax, and I'm gonna have you go ahead and bring your scapula up towards, squeeze your scapulas together. Perfect, that's good. All right, you can go ahead and relax. And now do it again, and I'm going to palpate for the muscles for your shoulder adductors. All right, now I'm going to push you out of this position. Don't let me.
Do you remember how to lock it? Yes.
All right, good. Okay.
To perform scapular adduction MMT in a gravity minimized position, the patient would be seated, shoulder abducted 90 degrees, arm resting on the table, and thumb pointed to the ceiling. With a towel under the arm, ask the patient to squeeze their scapulas together. Palpate for activation of the middle trapezius. Each of these measurements should be performed bilaterally.